Yes, yes. What are you saying here? We're talking about the Triple B base boxing basement with a last minute live for the funds. For the funds. And it's great to see people here. Firstly, I gotta say thank you to my boy Sly Teen. Sly Teen, you there, brother? My boy Sly Teen gave me £25, 5 beers, on Buy Me a Coffee, which you can find down here if you want to donate to the Triple B, right? Or you can super chat, you can cash app, you can Bitcoin, you can all this kind of thing, man. What's going on, man? I hope your funds are all right. Yeah. Oh, my boy, Nadav Drew. Back in the day, brother. It's great to see you as always, Nadav. I hope you're good. What's going on? You know. It's the usual, brother. It's very difficult to to run your life when you see the sickness going on, brother. Yeah, my boy's here, Nadav. My boy Nadav been here since back in the day, man. The old channel. Yeah. What's going on, brother? I got some Christmas money for you. Oh, brother, come on, man. That's really kind. Nadav's been very generous. You've given a lot of cash money, to the Triple B. Obviously, I get shadow banned. So the love from the funds is what keeps me going, brother. Nadav, it's great to see you, brother. It's great to see you, man. Much love to you, brother. How you doing, bro? My boy Cowboy Wash, you doing? You're not doing no lives tonight. You doing no lives tonight? Yeah, that was Sonny Edwards. Sonny tried to dox me, and he was going, You don't do no videos tonight. You don't do no videos tonight." But you know what I mean? I fucking forgave him. I forgave him because my heart is big. Yeah. Like my rib cage can barely hold my heart in. It's like Jupiter. Like I said, it's like Jupiter, my heart. So I forgave Sonny, and he came on the live, and he was game. So yeah, whatever, man. Sonny's all right, man. What do you think is going to happen? Sonny Bam Rodriguez. Originally, I thought Bam would stop him. Oh, what's up, man? Okay, my boy Nadav Drew. Much love to you, brother. Just gave me £40, man, on Cash App. Bro, man. Nadav, thank you, brother. And much love for you. And it's great to hear from you, brother. I hope you're going well. I hope everything's treating you good. Yeah. I hope your family are good. Yeah, my boy Nadav is from back in the day, one of the original players, man. Thank you, brother. £40 from my boy Nadav. Thank you, brother. Much love to you. No homo. You know that. You know that. Awful animations. All thanks to Turkey Al Sheikh. The weird thing is, I've been watching him. I'm actually signed up to his Instagram, and his name is not Turkey Al Sheikh. It's Turkey Al Sheikh, and he's got like I don't know, man. He kind of he puts all these videos of him up, and he looks smooth. His hair's like Lionel Richie. He's got hair like Lionel Richie. He likes to wear these glasses like this, a bit like this, man. He wears glasses like this, okay? And, we've got to thank Turkey Al Sheikh for putting together these fights, man, right? And you know what the crazy thing? Have you seen the preview, the trailer for the so-called Day of Reckoning? Have you ever seen anything so satanic, man? They've got all these guys, Otto Wallin, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Deontay, and they all got a Gay J, and they've got like bruises all over their face and bloody. Why? What? Like, right. For example, if it was around Halloween, you can be like, okay, I understand. This is a Halloween thing. By the way, Halloween is a genuine satanic date, and Saturnalia ends on the 23rd of December. So why are they putting this? Saudi Arabia is a strict Muslim country, Wahhabi, and they are against demons and that, but what they're doing is huge demonic trailer. Nadav goes, Did you hear Dean White has finally been revealed? Whoa, his name is Dean Urquhart. He did a number of years in prison for shooting. Right, I saw that. I thought his name was, he has got a couple of names, Lamar something. Dean Urquhart, yeah, there's a video at the moment. I can't remember the name of the channel, but it's quite good. And Dean White, what's his name? Dillian is going on about how, what a terrible life they had, how tough it was. I mean, yeah, but this is the UK, man. We're not talking about South Africa. We're not talking about Brazil. We're not talking about Russia, where it's rough, it's cold, and no one's got no money. They're talking about Brixton. I'm sorry, man. I do not hold any love for people complaining who live in London, man. He changed his name to Lamar Scott. That's right. Lamar Scott. Yeah. And yeah, he's got a background in, stodginess, man. But we knew that anyway. The thought is, how him and Dean together, are they a unit? Suck my unit, man. My boy, they're mocking Christ. Anyone who indulges in sick behavior is, yeah. Some guy, Yakubian Kang. Yeah, brother. The cube of Saturn is in Saudi. Well, okay. This is a big red pill. So in Saudi, obviously there's Mecca and all that kind of stuff. And oof, I have to be careful what I say. But the things that are related to paganism. Haram, Allah. Here, yeah, well, technically, yeah, but he's loving it. I don't know where he came from with his Lionel Richie haircut. I don't know what he's talking about. But, everyone says, thanks him and calls him His Excellency. Gay Juicy J. Why you put my face beat up by Wilder after the night in the fight in the thumbnail? We'll see if that fight happens. You got to get through Otto All-Jilin Walin, and Otto has got a lot of experience drilling, submissive black women. So is he gonna drill Gay J? Possibly. My boy MJ Boxing 82. Yeah, follow my boy's channel. Yeah, my boy MJ Boxing 82. He got my boy Carl Charles on the live. He's got some funny videos, so check him out, man. Is Gay J's career going to be finished by Waleed tomorrow? I can see it happening. Oh, you mean when they fight? My worry is that the oil driller, Waleed, hasn't got the power to scare Gay J. And they've boxed twice as an amateur. So, and they were close, but Gay J won twice. So I don't think he's going to be scared of Waleed. Waleed got stopped by Mihai Nistor. So did Gay J. So they've both been stopped once. At the amateurs. It all depends on Waleed. If he takes PEDs, if he goes hard. I don't think Waleed, if you look at his body, you can see he's not a PD abuser. So I think it's an interesting fight. But at this point, I would go for Gay J, probably 10th round KO. My boy Crit Talk. Should be always good to see you, bro. Stay based. Oh, thank you, brother. I got much love for all me fans, much more than Ricky Hatton. And yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I will always stay based. They can't take nothing away from me. It doesn't matter. No money. I don't need no money. No money, no threats, none, man. Alex, fella, Big Femi is up for a bit of oil drilling with Otto Ole. Well, that's the thing. He probably sits there going, I quite like Otto to oil drill me. I don't know, man. He's quite creepy. Batimans are known to be quite psychologically creepy when it comes to that kind of business. So yeah, it might be. Nadav Drew. Firstly, again, I've got to say thank you so much for the £40 cash out. That's so generous, brother. I really appreciate it, man. And we're here for the funds. The channel keeps going for the funds. And, you know, my man's been here since back in the day, so he knows the reality. Did you see Sonny going full retard against Bam in the presser? I didn't watch it. The reason was because, you know, there's only so much nonsense you can watch. I'm looking forward to the fight. I'll watch it the next day, or at least I'll put the highlights on. I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing, but yeah, Bam is kind of he's an imbecile. Right? Okay, that's a bit mean. He's simple, right? He's simple. He's got this hat and he puts all these little pins on it. You know, these little pins on it, and you know, he's obviously quite a simpleton. He's likable. And some people said that the Sonny was really bullying him, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Crip Tongue, who looking forward to most on the card? Miller vs Dubois, absolutely, because I put £50 on Miller at 6-1. So yeah, that has to be the big one for me, and I hope it happens because I'm slightly worried, right, that there will be a pullout. But on the other hand, the bill's too big. Miller's already passed some drug tests, and you know, I do think Frank Warren realizes that Daniel Dubois is a busted flush. My boy, Boxing Classics issue. What's up, brother? Should be. What was that about Sonny saying Bam's? I didn't follow it. I didn't follow it. I didn't listen to the press conference because I just can't be bothered, man. You know, it's not big enough, man. But I didn't. What did he say? Tell me. What did he say? Sonny exposed a snack steroid abuse. Oh, that's the guy that the guy that Conte, is that him? Yeah. So he was he accusing Bam of going on Victor Conte's kind of company, and I mean they're very dodgy. It's so ridiculous. These companies can sit there with their clients, you know, pumping them full of PEDs and nothing happens. But everything's corrupt, man. If there's too much money, it's going to be corrupt. And, you know, like obviously boxing is utterly corrupt. Larry Jablinski, my boy, Jerry's in the house, says, big up Chubby in chat. Yeah, thank you. It's great to see you. Great to see the chat, obviously. I think Sonny loses. All his last opponents got useful opposition with aggression has given him trouble. Some people even thought Alvarado beat him. I thought Sonny nicked it. 2 of 2. So Bam's youth, aggression, and skill set should be enough for late stoppage. Well, that was my original thought. You know, when I did an original preview about 2 months ago. But I do believe that Bam has not done the weight properly. He'll do the weight, but he's not done it properly. He was fat 2 months ago, and Sonny's really trained hard. I mean, I think it's 50-50. When I say Sonny will win, I wouldn't be surprised if he got stopped. So, you know, that's for sure, man. Victor Conte, that's the name of the guy, the snack guy, right? Boxing Classic, impressed with Sonny, right? In an interview, he was throwing Conor Benn on his bus, even though he could be marching to the match and be true. He can be based, Sonny, but he's also was bigging up MTK and Daniel Kinahan and blah blah blah. So we know he can't be. He's not that pure. Also, he flashes signals like that, you know. So we're not sure, but there is a base part of Sonny, and maybe he's just trying to get his name in the papers, but. There is a base part of Sonny, but I do think he would sell his ass for cash money. That's what I think. So, Gay J. Victor White Daddy Conte, isn't he Hispanic? Pumps black athletes with PEDs, and Conte is allowed to join that PED prevention program. Why is that allowed? Well, because there's money, man. And Lance Armstrong, right? You know Lance Armstrong. He was the bicyclist, right? Right? And he said recently, you look at it today, he said he passed 500 plus tests and he never failed one. Why? Partially because the drug abusers will always be ahead of the drug testers, right? And also because there's so many ways to pass a test. Masking agents. Mike Tyson himself said he had a false penis. He had a false penis that he used to wear, and he would put in clean urine, and he would pass. Now, he said it was only about recreational drugs like cocaine and marijuana, but I believe Tyson was juicing. There's no doubt to me that Tyson was juicing. You know, he was ginormous. And then when he came out of prison, he was like 13 stone. Boxing class, you've not had relapse, have you, Triple B? For the fans, I need to give you an intervention. No, not an intervention, right? Yeah, I go through periods. I don't drink for 2 months, and then I'll drink for a month. I do believe I'm attacked in some ways by 5G masts and this kind of thing that take my energy away. I'll drink and then I'll just stop. But also, you know, I don't like to talk about mental health, but yeah, I become depressed. I feel the pain. How could you not in this world, man? Oh man, I think we need to save Triple B now. We're all right, man. I've always had the odd drink, brother. It's not a problem. But it is a problem. But what I mean is just like, as long as I'm still doing videos for the funds, we're all right, man. We're all right, man. We're all right. Now, tonight, I've got no interest in this, but I just realized it's Jake Paul vs some other guy. And it's a rubbish bill. You know, the undercard is some woman, Shadacia Green, who's this huge like transformer type. Yeah, I got no interest in that. I got interest in the Son Edwards fight because we have history on the channel, and that's okay. But I'm not interested about any other fights happening. There's some UFC stuff, which is interesting. Colby Covington, and he said something to Leon Edwards. Oh, you'll meet your dad in hell. I mean, it's a bit out of order, but it's kind of interesting. And then there's Paddy Pimblett, the blonde guy, fighting Tony Ferguson. Will Tony be able to go to the well? Will he go to the well? Will he drag it out? I don't think so. He'll get probably submitted, but Tony. I feel sorry for Tony. He's 41, right? He's mentally disturbed, but they're the most interesting guys, okay? And he's lost what 7 in a row. So boxing classics, yeah. Jake gonna lose the momentum with a boxer nobody knows. I don't think he will lose to him. He looked really buff. He clearly be juicing as he. I don't like to talk about this. This is not a Corey channel. Let's be straight. This is not a Corey channel. But he seemed to have reduced testicles, which makes you think he's been juicing. I think he'll win against a guy. What's his name? I don't even know, man. I hope Tony does Paddy Pimblett. Paddy's an idiot. Yeah, I'm sick of it. Oh, you're right, lad. You're right, lad. But it's a character. You need characters in the game. And I don't have a big problem with that. At least it's a good fight. In the UFC, they put on evenish fights. Tony, the problem is, you know what? Tony, you think Tony. Can you imagine happy ending for Tony Ferguson? I can't. It's like going to be Chris Benoit kind of scenario, man. You know Chris Benoit, the WWE guy who massacred his family. I just can't see the Tony Ferguson story ending nicely, man. I'd like it to, but he's gone a bit nuts, right? Oh, Layla Marish. Hey, Chubby. Yeah, what up, Layla? Layla is a big Gay J fan. What do you think is going to happen, Layla? Do you think what's going to happen between Otto Walid and Joshua? What do you think is going to happen, man? Tell us. Chippy, that mask takes the price. This is not a mask. This is the real Triple B. And with the real Triple B, please stand up and put a finger on each hand up. Yeah, brother. It's great to see you, Freddie. It's great to see all my fans, as usual. I've been a little bit slow. I haven't done many videos, but I've been in a dark place. And I'm not feeling sorry for myself. It is what it is, as they say. Rank the UK back to your boys. Would you be? I mean, Elton John's obviously number one. If you talk about boxers, it's got to be Kell Brook. Gay J, number two. I don't know, man. I even think like Liam Williams is a bit fruity. Ben Whittaker, and then Dylan White. You know, there's a lot of fruitiness going on. And this didn't use back in the day. You didn't used to get fruity boxers. Never. It's a macho sport for men. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Boxing Classics HQ. Tank Davis dancing in his purse. Yeah, he's fruity as well. Yeah, to be honest. A lot of them, you know, in the old days, the ghetto guys were ghetto. And now they pretend to be ghetto and they're wearing a purse and they're wearing creepy clothes. They got stupid tattoos. They got makeup on. Ryan Garcia's another fruit. You know, Ryan Garcia's another fruit. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. There's no rhetorical questions on the Triple B. What's going on is that they are trying to push the agenda, and they'll push it through advertising, through sports, through media, and encourage people to be fruits. So, Freddie, my boy, Jordan Gill, ever seen him wave to the camera like the Queen? He was a fruit. I respect Jordan's heart and his toughness. He won a fight recently. He's had some difficult fights. I found it back in the day, you would never get a guy crying about his personal problems and his emotions. Oh, I almost committed suicide. I did that. That's the fruitiest part of Jordan. So, oh, little Musgrave, Chilby's back. Yes, brother. I think Tony Ferguson's wife has already called the cope on him because she didn't feel safe for her or the kids. You reckon people were living in the walls of the house? Yeah, man. Tony Ferguson was crazy, and he tried to baptize her with holy water, and which, by the way, I agree with. You know, if you're evil, you can be saved. But yeah, Tony, I don't know, man. I like Tony. You know, he's one of the original guys you like. Tony. Who else is there? Like guys, Nate Diaz, I kind of like, but. Look, these guys, UFC guys, so many of them lose it. Why? Because it's a tough sport. It's a very mentally tough sport, and they don't get paid that much, man. Nadav, 21 watching, 4 lights. Come on, guys. Yeah, I always forget to say this. Usually it's acoustic gymnastics, but he's not here yet. Hit the like, bro, because it you know, it protects the channel from haters and, you know, wrong uns like Spencer Fearon and Max Jenkins. And yeah, hit the like. Thank you, Nadav. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, 21. It's not great, man. But I've been shadow banned, you know. I used to get like between, I don't know, I used to get 80 people watching, but whatever, man. Thank you, brother. Glad Alex Jones is back on X. Makes it easier to get his contact. Yes, but he's been compromised. So, you know. HOB and everyone. Hey, what up? Hey, am I dead yet? Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Big up to the chat and the peoples and all that, man. Freddie, yeah, but Gordon Jill waves like a girl. It's under people now. I mean, he needs to man up. That's it. He needs to man up, man. You know, he can't. The problem is, right? The media affects people in so many ways and makes them act different. Makes them think that certain forms of acting are completely okay. You have to be a man. Don't be a pussyhole. Be a man. My boy Little Musgrave. Yeah, my Little Musgrave always made me laugh, man. Hit the like button like Tony Ferguson is going to hit his wife. You know who I'm most fascinated with? Do you remember the War Machine? The War Machine? But it always happened. He went out with some slapper who was some porno star, in inverted commas. I hate that word because it's bullshit. Even they use this in the everyday media. Oh, she's a porno star. No, she's a hooker. She's a brass. She's disgusting. Yeah, War Machine, man. I kind of respected War Machine because he was... he stopped taking any shit. Give it a slap down, man. Okay, move on. What do you think about Conor McGregor? You back? You back with flat him now? So, thank you for moving on to boxing. I think Conor looks pretty good at the moment. To be honest with you, the main problem is the weight. What weight will they fight at? Low weight will obviously encourage Conor. I'm still not convinced it will happen. To be honest with you, you know, you got Kell Brook as well talking about getting back in the mix. So you could have a Kell Brook in there. I think Ebert has a weight advantage and should be the favourite. Would he win? Would he flatten Conor? I don't know. Conor can look quite violent, you know. Clarence Shields struggling. A man knocked her down. She's delirious. Yeah, talking about I'm going to stab him. His gloves were rigged. They had all. I don't know. They took out. I mean, imagine that, trying to pretend that in sparring, they took the padding out of the gloves. Yeah, I mean, she can't handle it because she's deluded. She generally thinks she'd have a chance against, what did she get? Rolly Romero, Keith Thurman, Triple G, even at 41. These people would iron her out and around. She can't even hurt women. How's she going to hurt a man? They would iron her out and around. And I'd love to see it too. I would love them to make the match. Rolly Romero vs. Claressa Shields. Let's do that, man. You don't think Conor is the most obvious juicy case? Yeah, clearly, man. I don't know where Hulk power. You think he stopped juicing it or changed protocol to avoid detection? He's changed protocol. And also, I think he stepped out of line. Generally, what happens is, right, if you get if you fail a test, it's because you stepped out of line and you didn't obey your masters. That's generally the case. Of course, Conor, I mean, you know, if you look at him when he turned pro, he was slim. He got dropped by some French journeyman. Yeah, of course. But I don't care because I think it's juiciness all over the place. I mean, do you honestly think that Gay J is not juicy? Come on, man. Yes, says Terran. She'll be in the house. Pants. Hand the purple blue piece. Oh yeah, I couldn't see your what's it called, emoji, but thank you, brother. It's great to see you, man. Liam in Chains, thoughts on my community? I think you should be on the Sam Stroller channel. This is not the right channel for you, brother. You think Eubank Jr. is on the source too? Oh, definitely, yeah. And you know, who knows what? You know, like I said, Lance Armstrong passed over 500 tests. He admitted it today and never failed one. And it's for EPO, but there's so many new drugs that they don't know what to test for. There's bribery, there's masking. Mike Tyson had a fake penis. I mean, there's so many ways to pass it. And, the money is in passing the test, not failing the test, man. 1 minute. I blame these pro-women action and girl movies for Shield's delusion. They pretend women are strong and stronger. Yeah, but it's going on throughout. It's part of an agenda, right? I was in the pub one time, right? And no joke. There's this idiot. He's a teacher, right? And he's sitting there talking to Triple B, and he goes, there's a young girl there as well who was bartending, 18. And he goes, there's nothing in this world that a woman can't do better, not the same, better than a man. And even she's sitting there going, no, but there's physical differences and mental differences. Women can't beat men at chess. They can't beat men at darts. The best men will always be better than the best women. And that's all there is to it, man. It's pathetic, man. But it's part of the same agenda. It's part of the same deception to try and make people think that, we can all be what we want. Oh, of course, you can be President of America if you want. Well, no, I can't. Bullshit, man. This is a good question. What percentage of fighters do you believe are clean? And name one. Okay, good question. Otto Wallin, I believe he's clean. You look at his body. He may be taking something, but you look at his body. He's also Swedish, so he's naive, and he probably thinks, oh, this is very bad to take the PEDs. Yeah. Joe Kazagi, I believe, was clean. You look at his body compared to the guys you fought, like Jeff Lacey. So, yeah, at this point, in the heavyweights, Otto Wallin would be the only clean guy, in my opinion, in the top 20 heavyweights. Taylor, the problem is that the promoters get testing results right, and Hearn will hardly expose Gay J. Ben was exposed by Eubank because he didn't want to fight. Right, there was a problem there. He upset someone. The thing is, right, also there's like it's called silent. When you fail a PD test, there's a lot of people, they'll just take a year out, 2 years out. And why does it happen? Well, they'll come to some kind of agreement with the testing people. Go, look, don't make this public that I failed a test. Like Hughie Fury. Hughie Fury's been, 2 years out? And with all the zits he's got on his back. And he'd be like, okay, don't announce that I failed a test and I won't take you to court. Fine. This is the kind of thing. These testing agencies don't have the money to fight against top boxers. Liam and Chase, did you see the woke military ads in the West full of mentally ill people is great? I mean, I know it's nuts, but if they're going to war, they've started to change towards instead of the ads being about women and batimans, they started to attract white men again, because the white men are the guys that fight the wars and wins. The hillbillies, the country boys, yeah. To be fair, things like chess, there's no reason why a woman can't just be as good, not physical. Well, exactly. There's no physical advantage between men and women in chess or in, whatever. Has there ever been a women's chess grand champion? I don't know. But they're definitely not at the top. Same with darts, physicality for darts or snooker. Where are these? There's a couple of girls that do okay, but it's all nonsense, man. I feel all of that radical feminism dying out now compared to years ago. Well, that's because they want to encourage men to be men again and go to war and fight for their armies. There will be some wars coming up. That's why, man. James Sweeney, what up, my man? Great to see you, man. It's sunny P for P in the UK if you win tomorrow. Firstly, if you watch the channel, you know I don't believe in no pound for pound. You can't pretend that an 8-stone guy is superior to a 18-stone man. It's a bit of a cope, like for the lower weights. I understand it, skill and blah blah, but come on, man, come on, man. There's only one king, only one kang, and that's the heavyweights, the top heavyweights, man. Yeah, I don't believe in that P for B stuff. Wally ain't that clean. He's covered it all in oil. In oil. Well, he's an oil driller. That's for sure. Gay Juicy J. I heard rumors that PBC have made an agreement not to release a test to the public while they have served silent bans, right? I expect maybe Ruiz Jr. Ruiz Jr. is another one. Didn't his woman use his phone and release the fact that he had intravenous injections to clean his blood? Yeah, absolutely, man. Now, Dog, my boy, again, thank you for the £40 on Cash App. It's very generous, brother. I appreciate it. That is exactly what Fury did. Yeah, he sat all that time out. That's right. Pretending he had mental health issues when in fact he'd failed a drug test with a Bormy. Right. Another one. And he played it very well, by the way. He played it very well. Because what did he get out of it? He got a book. He got, he got press. Yeah, and, don't. I mean, imagine how could anyone imagine that Gay J is clean? His enormous muscle body, or Ngannou, or people like that. It's ridiculous, man. Hugh Fury must be the worst case in history for steroids, right? His body shape is diabolical for the first life. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, man, because he used to have these big boils all over his body, his chest. And you remember one of them burst in a fight, and the guy had pus on him. The opponent had pus on him. I mean, right. But for some reason, I don't know whether he's got bad. He's had bad information, but, he carries on. He carries on. And he still looks weak. He still struggles. It's very weird, man. Now, come on, Huey must be clean. If he was dopey, they would have found his man's strength. But yeah, obviously, it's a cliche, isn't it? Like, the man's strength of Huey. But I don't know what's happening with him because they pumped him full of drugs, and he still can't perform. He's only 29. Amazingly, man. Amazingly. Oh, my boy, health is well. Thank you, brother. Please never leave us again, Triple Boss. The fans, think about the fans. Oh, thank you, man. That's $4.99. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Much love, man. Yeah, I got unwell. I lost energy. I find it hard to function. I don't know what it's about, man, but it's great to be back. And thank you so much for the generosity. I appreciate that, brother. Nipple tweets. Hey, what's up, brother? Yes, my G, we back full time. I'm making my way back. I'm making my way back. I was away for 2 weeks, and I miss me fans. I live for the fans. Everyone knows that. Much more than Ricky Hatton. Okay. So yeah, it's great to be back, brother. Milan again. Big up to me, back for the funds. Hope you're well, bro. I'm getting there, bro. And I go through these stages. Like, my energy will go nuts, and then I'll do loads of videos, and then I'll drop. I mean, I don't know what's going on. 5G or there's all kinds of possibilities, man. There's all kinds of possibilities. Health is wealth. Thank you for the $4.99, brother. If you had a gun to your head, bang, Emily Bridges or Alicia Bumgut. Oh, I'm not an old driller. I have done some old drilling, but it's not my thing, man. They took advantage of the Chubby because Chubby was a good-looking young man. He was on drugs. He was in the club and getting his drink on, and yeah. If I had a gun, if I had to. I mean, these are very unlikely situations. People obviously say, if you had a gun held to your head, what would you do? I mean, these are unlikely situations, but unfortunately, Ebony, and I'd be sick, you know. I'd be disgusted with myself, but unfortunately, Ebony, I go for the white meat, the pork over the beef. You get me? I go for the pork over the beef, man. Freddie would like. Freddie would do pumpkin. She looks like a man, fam. Come on, man. Forget about it, man. Should men like women save their V card for marriage? That's a difficult question. In an ideal world, yes, but in this world, it's not likely, is it? See, before you had a contraception, right? You'd have to be very careful about your V and who you slept with, who you laid down with, because it could result in pregnancy. So women would have to choose very carefully who they laid down with. But now with contraception, I mean, you know, I think contraception probably ruined family values, you know. Nathan Goodman's on PDs with the same doc as Fury, and he's still garbage. Well, the problem is, right, they need to get themselves a new doctor, because that doctor just makes them fat, man. You know what I'm saying? Freddie, man, I'm a bit upset with this. I like that Chinese look. It's 11. Brother, you stop watching, you know, sickness on the internet, man. That's frightening, bro. What are people saying for Rodriguez, Sonny Edwards, man? I bet Sonny, if you're watching this, we're here for you. Get on the line, man. Sonny's a big Triple B fan. Well, they tried to dox him, yeah, and embarrass himself. And, you know, but that's what happens when you put your trust in idiots like Max Jenkins and this guy here, Spencer Fearon. That's when you mess up. That's the end of him. But yeah. Spenoka says Freddie needs to repent, brother. Yes, I hope Freddie's just joking, brother. That's what I hope, because come on, man. Did you see Sonic calling out Bum? Oh, Bam, sorry. For using PEDs, and Bam didn't deny any allegations. I didn't see that, but I've been told about it, right? And Victor Conte and stuff. Yeah, it's very concerning, man. He's lost a lot of weight as well, Bam. And I gotta give Sonny, well, I gotta give him some respect for calling out drug abusers. And he also said, if you fail a test, then you should be banned for life. On the other hand, he was supporting Daniel Kinahan. So what do you know, man? Do you reckon Ebony has sold a nickel? Just working. I guess I nice Japanese woman, some lose probably. She didn't get much money. She got 40 grand for that in dollars. I can't stand her. She's revolting. She's a terrible role model for women. She's an awful boxer, and you saw her the way, and she's wearing these disgusting lingerie, and her bum's hanging out. I'm sorry, man. Ted Red, AJ is not gay, but his boyfriend is. I don't even know who his boyfriend is anymore. I mean, obviously there was AKA Skins, and then there was Ben Heine, but I don't know what's going on now, man. You know, yeah, Freddie, mashallah. Nadav, he didn't watch the press. I've got. Listen, man, I've got plenty of time on my hands, but I still haven't got enough time to watch that, man. No chance of repenting at this stage. Better keep going. I disagree, brother. Come to the Lord, yeah? And the goodness, and stay away from the sickness, man. Oh, this is a good question. Sven Ocker, have you already talked about a demonic promo for the 23rd card? It made me feel ill. Yeah, I talked about it briefly, and I'm going to make a full video about it. But it's just insane. You've got all these guys acting like zombies with blood dripping from their head, and they spent a lot of money on it, right? Now, if it was for Halloween, which, by the way, is a satanic festival, a very serious satanic festival, we should not get pulled into it. Don't celebrate it, but you could sort of promotionally understand it, but it isn't. It's just random. Let me tell you why it's happening. There are no rhetorical questions on the Triple B. The reason it's happening is because the 23rd of December is the end of Saturnalia for Saturnalists. Yeah, it's just sick, man. Demons and blood. Yeah, I mean to do a video on it, but I mentioned it briefly. Yeah, absolutely. It's horrifying, man. Thoughts on Carolina Dubois? Yeah, I don't care, man, about women's boxing. That's my thoughts. It's never too late to repent, Freddie. Spencer, right, absolutely. Spencer, not in any detail. You briefly mentioned it. That's right, I did. I put it in my last video. I briefly mentioned it, but it's quite clearly demonic and satanic. And what's weird is that Saudi Arabia is a Wahhabi Islamic nation, very traditionally very hardcore Muslim nation, and they are against demons and blah blah blah. But look how things have changed in the last 10 years. They were pushing women's boxing recently. The head of women's boxing development is a woman. This kind of stuff, because this is how the NWO will manipulate people, and we will see Saudi Arabia becoming a center of sickness. Turkey milkshake must be a biscuit, whatever floats about. Turkey, I'll see. I reckon he looks dodgy, don't he? He got glasses like that, don't he? Like that, and he got he got the Lionel Richie haircut. He's quite creepy if you look at his Instagram. The dude. What's up, the dude? Good to see you here, brother. Tommy Fiard is Roy Jones Jr. embarrassing. Of course, it's embarrassing. Roy Jones 54, but I just don't think it will happen. I'm sick of these fake boxing shows, man. His son Edward's the most rabbit human being that ever lived. It's insane. Yeah, I mean, he's not oil painting, but whatever, man. I wouldn't have a problem with that, but he's very boastful. The bad side of Sonny I really dislike. The good side of Sonny, which is like being a bit based and talking out against stuff like drugs and boxing, like talking about some base stuff, some red pill stuff. I like, but he's got the other side of him that I really don't enjoy. So I don't know, man. Okay, I'm putting this on. I don't know what this means. I'm addicted to blows, Chubby. Oh, you mean like BBWs? Big, what's that? Big, beautiful women. I suggest you get together with Terence Crawford because he's the same, man. Emily Biatches, only futures, granny porn. Well, she looked awful. And she's not a boxer. It was pathetic watching her and her posse walking into the show with, Ebony Biatches branded tracksuits. And she walked in and she weighed in and went looking like a middle-aged brass. It's embarrassing. She disgusts me. She's a dreadful role model for women. I got no love for that. She can be saved. We can all be saved, though. We can all be saved, man. Turkey, will have you whacked if you attack her. Well, of course, thank you to Turkey Al Sheikh. It's actually Alal. Turkey Al Sheikh. Yeah, I mean, he made this all possible. Alex for Fury vs Roy Jones discusses dangers for Jones. Tommy Fury is a white. Sorry, not white. But Jones shocked me. Unfortunately, it is. But on the one hand, you're like, well, do you let people do what they want to do? I believe so. I believe so. What people shouldn't do is pay to watch that nonsense. Yeah, and then stop that happening in that way. Roy Jones was, a pound for pound. I hate that phrase, but pound for pound great. And even though he was juicing throughout so hard, he even failed tests. But I don't have that much sympathy for Jones because a guy that talented to be juicing that hard. I'm sorry, man. I don't care, man. Sonny Wayne is on. Okay, man. Tell us how it goes. I'd be interested just because I want to see if Bam looks really drawn. To be honest, often you expect these guys to be. Sonny looks often drawn at the weigh-in, but he looked like he's done the weight and the training camp well. Whereas Bam was fat like 2 months ago. So, Antichrist Watch, what up, my brother? It's great to see you. Have you any tips on spending Christmas alone? I'm dreading it. It's been a tough year. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Do I have any tips? I mean, just treat it as any other time, man. It's tough, man. It's tough. And there's plenty of people that have become withdrawn, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. When you see the sickness that's going on, any tips? Oh, man, get online. Watch the Triple B show. I'll be doing a Christmas live for sure. So I hope I see you there, brother. But yeah, it is difficult. And once you're red pilled, you know, you're not part of normal society because you realize how ridiculous it is. So yeah, brother. I hope you're all right, bro. Ebony Biatches, something out of Sex City, except she's even more trashy. Right, and that's one of the big programs that ruined women. I remember loads of girlfriends that was into that, and they had the box sets, and I was like, and I'd watch it, and I'd be like, this is disgusting, man. They're encouraging sickness, degeneracy, and also like they've done like what's it called, people have done psychological tests, and females that are age 40 have no kids and no man, but their professionals are some of the least happy women, the wine aunts, man. Unfortunately, they've been sold a pig in a poke, man. Sven, when boxers either rug munchers or ruined pum pum. Well, they've been ruined by being promised something that doesn't exist, and that's why part of me feels sorry for Ebony Bitches until I think about the amount of young girls that she has degraded, that she has influenced to mess their lives up. My boy Nadav, again, thank you for the £40, brother. Much love for the cash out. Sorry to hear that, mate. I hope things go well for you in 2024. It's just a tough time. It is a tough time, and we can feel lonely. We can feel once you're red pill, it is a lonely life. There are people who are red pilled as well, and more. I meet them occasionally, and it's so it feels so good to meet people that eyes are open. But we're fighting against the stream. We're swimming upstream. You know what I'm saying? Sky Nicholson, pom pom status. Oh, come on, man! Absolutely destroyed. I imagine. I don't even like to talk this way, but I imagine it's destroyed, man. No way. Tommy would try 100%. How would you feel good knocking out another? Yeah, but Tommy's rubbish as well, right? Tommy's rubbish. And you remember, he's likable. Do you know he's actually quite a likable guy, but he's clearly limited. He all carry on making money through YouTube and this Molly May he was with. See, back in the day, this Molly May, and he's got a kid with it. They'd be a unit, married, happy, and that's all they would think of. But now Tommy's in the club with girls and all that. It's just deliberate to ruin people. Okay, this is interesting. Sven. How much pitching do you bump to beat Miller after watching Miller's last few fights? I agree. His fights were not good. But if you look at the state he was in, he did not have the solidity that his body has now. And this is why I think he's back on the juice, despite the fact that he's passed tests. Odds on Sonny Edwards wearing a chain. He loves it, doesn't he? He loves a chain, Sonny. Yeah, he loves it. He's a bit of a wigger, you know. He's a bit of a wigger, isn't he? Bam looks mad. He looks like a 12-year-old with the chin of a granddad. Man's been in DMs with Pharmacy Miller. Yeah, until today I didn't know about this problem, but it wouldn't surprise me. My problem with Bam is he looks moronical, like an imbecile. And he's got his hat with all these little badges on it and little pins. And I just think, but you just look like the local moron that walks around the street. Yeah. You know, he's got a low IQ. Yeah, you're nice to him because you're like, well, it's not his fault. He's a moron. But yeah, he's weird, Bam. My boy Freddie talking about Antichrist. Yeah, brother. We're thinking about you, brother. Sorry, featherweight. It's nothing special unless you have kids. It's just 2-3 days. Do some blow and have a. Oh, come on, bro. I'm not back in degeneracy, but you know. Freddie also says, Paris Hilton, Sex City ruined our generation of women. Yeah, they did, and you know they just. And Cosmopolitan and magazines and adverts, they just made it so acceptable, you know, to be a slag. Now, you know, when I was young, women were bad enough, but you know, they would have some modesty, you know, they'd expect you to go out with them, treat them good before they give you some pum pum. And now it's just like pum 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 pum. I mean, I'm not joking about it. It's serious, man. Just found out about ISA. You can deposit up 20k a year into stocks one, and if you're good, you can keep the profits, no tax. Well, thank you for that. What are you selling, man? You can also have what's that other one called? I forget, man. Rob McCracken is there with his fire, is he? ST, what does red pill mean? It means you have opened your eyes. Obviously, okay, there's a very famous scene in Matrix, which I don't. By the way, I'm not backing no Hollywood films, but they go take the red pill or take the blue pill. You take the blue pill, you wake up tomorrow and you believe whatever you believe and what you're told. You take the red pill and you open your eyes and you see the reality. But once you've taken them, you can't go back. And it's a great metaphor for seeing the truth. Antichrist Watch, thanks and love, June. Oh, thank you, brother. I wish you the best, brother. And we'll be here on Christmas Day, yes. I'll do it live on Christmas Day because I'm on my own. I'm on my Jack Jones too. So, you know, come and join us, man. It's difficult time. It's a difficult time, especially when, you know, traditionally people were part of a community, they're part of their family values. But all this has changed, man. All this has changed. But so, you know, I would just say, you know what? As long as you know you're following the right path, then you do the right thing, even if you go through difficult times. That's all I can say, man. Freddie, honestly, another question I have for the Mandem. Like half the female footballers are rug munchers, right? How does the slower something work? Surely the straight one want to be ogled. Okay, so if you look at the site, what right? I have to be difficult, but I have to be careful about what I say. But if you indulge in certain kind of activity, there's usually a link to the stuff you went through when you were young, right? So, for example, rug munching is linked to some abuse from males when they were young. So they become more macho, they become more strong, they become, they seek that, they get away from femininity, this kind of stuff. You'll have to look into it, bro. I can't say too much, bro. Tommy has the most unnatural build, yeah. I've seen him taking some steroids, something says, yeah. I mean, I've never seen anyone with that build. His long arms, his shoulders are so broad. But I've never seen someone as whack as boxing that should be so good, man. It's bizarre, man. Red pill enlightens sadness for his blissful ignorance. Taking red pill is a difficult thing. If you don't, it's actually harder. I don't. By the way, I would never go back, and it's impossible to go back anyway because I already know. But you get some of them people that are halfway and they go, "No, I'm gonna go blue pill. I'm gonna go blue pill," and you know what? They're lost, and some people can't handle it. But there's nothing more valuable than the truth. There's nothing more valuable than the truth, man. My boy Shane Bogus. Bob, what's up, brother? I'll be on Christmas Day like last year. Yes, brother. I look forward to seeing you. Great to see you, Shane. Mum, I was talking to your boy Sly Teen today. He gave me very kindly gave me £25 on buy me a coffee, and yeah, man, it's great to see you, Shane. As always, man. Shane Bongos has been the most generous donor, and my boy Nadav Drew, and I've been a few. Goes to a spot. I don't know where he went. He gave me like £100. Well, Sonny gave me £80. I want Oracle's thoughts on how does a female soccer team shout together when half of them are rug munchers. I imagine there is some tension there between the straight ones and the rug munchers, but I've never been in that situation. I would say it causes tensions, but who cares about women's sport? Do a Christmas stream, please. I already said I'll do a Christmas stream, no doubt. My boy SE, you so entertaining. Oh, thank you, brother. I hope I can bring something to the picture, man. Big up, do take, yes, brother. Oh, my boy Shane Mongos. My boy Shane in the house. Shane and my boy Sly Teen are good friends. Funds, big funds. Shane has been so generous. £25, that's crazy, man. Thank you, man. I'm watching soccer tomorrow with Sly Teen. Yeah, he told me, man. He told me he linked up on Twitter. And he kindly gave me £25 on buy me a coffee. Yeah, man, it's great to see you guys, man. I really, I'm humbled. I'm humbled by the amount of love I get from the funds. And my boy Shane, he been keeping it real, man. He been keeping it real. Thank you, brother. It's great to hear from you, and thank you so much. That's very generous, man. I'm genuinely humbled by me fans, and my boy. Boxing Glasses, big up Shane Mongos. Of course, Shane. Shane has done a lot for the channel. A lot of donations, a lot of kindness, a lot of comments. And remember to like. I always forget to say this. Usually Acoustic Gymnastics is here to remind me, but I don't know where he is tonight. But or Big Mike. I don't know where Big Mike is, but usually they remind me. Like, because then it protects the channel from, freaks, man. Cyborg Boxing in the house. My Australian friend. Good evening, Chilpy. It's 7:45 a.m. in Australia. What's with the garbage that Oscar De La Hoya holds? Oscar De La Hoya, he's more concerned with the yayo and pum pum. I don't think he's concerned with the pum pum, bro. He's concerned with the yayo. I don't think he's concerned with the pum pum. I think he likes batty business. You know, I don't know what he's on about. He's sick guy. Even Dana White says this guy is sick, man. I don't. He freaks me out. He's creepy. You remember when it came out, and there's pictures of it in leotard, sorry, in like fishnets and stuff, and he was like going, "That's not me. That's not me." I remember looking, I'm going, "That's him. That's him," and other people online are going, "That ain't him. It's a bad Photoshop." I was like, "Well, wait. It's either a very good Photoshop or it's real," and it was real. Yeah, that sick guy, man. You know that sick guy, man. Just shame the Ultra podcast. Do you know what? Funny, it's true. I just bought some young chocolates. Do you know what? It's funny. I was in a pub. Like, I either don't drink or I drink, right? And I was in the pub, and there's some black woman come in, right? And she's very like, she's very, she's obviously what they call a snow queen, a black woman that likes white men only, and she was well dressed. And she walked past and she smiled and that. And I was with this guy, and he goes, "You would though, wouldn't you?" I said, "What?" I said, I said, I said, Jeffrey, I didn't have you down as an oil driller. He goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "An oil driller, man." And he was like, "Well, I don't agree with oil drilling. But Otto Waleed does, and Sonny Edwards does, and David Greenblatt does. Who's the other one? Caleb Plant. That's a weird one, man. Yeah, don't take Otto's oil. Don't take Otto's oil away. I had a disturbing encounter in the gym today with a batty man with blue hair. He kept smiling at me. He took my willpower, not shut his jaw. Well, that's the problem. When you get these situations, right? In the old days, right? If someone acted like a certain way towards you or to your girl, you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I'll fuck you up. And now it's like, huh? Oh, come and smash my girl, or oh, I don't be homophobic. It's just fucking nuts, man. You know, it's how twisted the world has become. How did it become this twisted? Well, there are no rhetorical questions on the triple B. It became so twisted through media, through press, right? And it's a deliberate thing. It's a deliberate thing, man. Anna Woolhouse and Laura Woods, come on, man. See, these kind of questions, people go, who would you? I get it, but these are not realistic questions, man. No one gets a gun held to the head. But Laura Woods seems likable. I think she probably smoked her way to the top, but I mean, she's hit the wall though. She's looking rough. She's 35. She should be having kids by now. She should be with a nice man, a businessman with money, because she's attractive. She could get there. And what is she doing? She's slagging herself out. She will regret it. Trust me. You reckon Oscar could be orgy? They seem pretty close. To my knowledge, Bernard Hopkins, right, hasn't got a wife, has he? Or he might do. I don't know, but you don't hear about it. You don't hear it. You know, uh, Bernard Hopkins spent 10 years in prison, and he's called Soapy Bernard, Soapy Hopkins. Why? Because apparently he used to grape. He used to grape like other prisoners. And he used to soap himself up, so they couldn't fight him as easily. He used to grape them. So yeah, I mean, have a look at it. Have a look, man. It's sick, man. Ah, my boy Nordic is in the house. What's up, guys? Yeah, great to see you, Nordic. It's always good to see you. I see you on the live the other night. I hope you're well, brother. You haven't been uploading that much, but it's tough times, brother. It's tough times, man. And you know, we keep on getting shadow banned. They hate the truth tellers, but it's great to see you. God bless you too, my boy Nordic. Yeah. Ah, the Black Caller, my boy, the Black Caller, man. Check out his channel, the Black Caller. He's amusing, man. He was on the channel too, but he made me laugh, man. The Black Caller does some funny stuff. He always calls up Time Booth, and Time Booth like obeys him. He stands to attention. Oh, it's the Black Caller. Yeah, man. What's happening, brother? Yep. No, don't worry. God bless you, brother. Absolutely, absolutely. It's great to have these people here, man. I love me fans. You know, you don't need me to say that. Every 5 minutes, I go Ricky Hatton, do you? I don't agree with smoking, by the way. I just go through bad phases when I smoke and I drink. I'm in a hotel at the moment with the crappy internet. Where are you, brother? You're not home in Scotland? You need to get the Nordic and the Black Call on the lives again. She'll be, yeah, I will do. Hopefully, if they want to come, yeah. We had a good time, man. Yeah, absolutely. I will do a call in, and I'll put a what's it called, like a a StreamYard link so everyone can join. Yeah, absolutely, man. I like the Black Call. He's funny, makes me laugh. You know, check his channel out. Nordic Warrior, check his channel out too. You know, he's a good, honourable guy. So East Kilbride. Oh yeah, East Kilbride. I don't know much about the geography of Scotland. Is that away from where you live, brother? Okay, so the weigh-in just happened. Taylor, what up, Taylor? Bam looks slightly drained. Sunny looks anorexic. Man will drop Sunny win on point. It's possible. It's very possible. There are very many outcomes in this fight that are likely, except Sunny stopping Bam unless it's a cut. Sunny always looks drained at the win, but I think he's done the weight well. He looked good in his camp. We'll see. I mean, it's an interesting fight. I wouldn't be surprised to see Sunny get shown up and stopped. But actually, I hope Sunny wins. Not, just because, it would be quite a good win for a British guy to go abroad and win against a star. And he's been on the channel. Yeah, he was a bit of a wrong and he tried to dox a Triple B and he got found out. And he started going, "Are you doing no videos tonight? Are you doing no videos tonight?" But, I don't know, man. The good part of Sunny, I like. The bad part, snitch time, I don't like, man. Sven, the problem these days, if I chin the Batty, man, I've not only been charged with that, they would charge me the hate crime because he's Batty. Right. And that's the problem. They introduce all these laws, the hate laws, these racism laws, so that they can, and they're very obscure. What I mean is they're abstract. They're not that well defined. There's actually a race hate law which says, crazily enough, if the victim, in inverted commas, if the victim thinks you've done it for racial reasons, you will get done for a racial hate crime, and they don't need no proof for that. This is how they push the agenda. Shane Bogus, we could do an Xmas call on this. Yeah, that'd be fun, man. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, I'll put out a link, man, for a call, because only the hardcore will be there on Christmas Day, man. Shane Bongos, Sly Teen, Antichrist Watch, Sven Otka, all the boys, man. My boy Gay Juicy J. It depends which hat he's wearing.
not at work. On the way here, there was a base child in soccer. Because with all respect, it's natural to be right. They did some psychological tests, and they said if you're a normal person, right, you get the same reaction in your brain, in your cerebellum, right? If you're watching a pot of maggots as watching two guys kissing. So what does that tell you? Well, I've never. If I see a woman kiss a man, I'm like, oh, that's sweet, man. Yeah, yeah. If I see two guys, I'm like, oh, what the hell's wrong with you, man? It's about an hour on a bus from Glasgow. Oh, okay, brother. Well, I hope you have a good time, bro. The black collar Turkey also owns a Spanish football club. Okay, because my boy, the black caller, he's quite good at researching, and he found out about hex toys being wrong. And he owns Turkey Al Al Sheikh owns a Spanish football. Doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of money, and what's called sports washing, the deliberately going into sports to make it an entertainment center, and they will change their laws, right? So, like I say, everyone thinks Saudi is the strictest Wahhabi Muslim nation, but it will change the laws. Watch it happen. It's already happening. Sonny has no neck. Its shoulders, an inch of neck followed by head. Yeah, actually, you know what? I've noticed that, man. The thing I hate is you can't even argue against Batman as accused of being a Batty. Well, that's the point. And it's deliberately weaponized, but it's done for a point. It's done on purpose. So you couldn't. So they will push an agenda, and you cannot. There's no logic. There's no reasonableness, right? Yeah, I got you, man. Am I dead yet? East Kilbride, around about the capital of Scotland. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. What did the kids say? Yeah, go on, tell us, Nordic. Damn, my Corey is bigger than Sunny. Like the whole of Sunny. You still managed to do some oil drilling, though, don't you, man? Alex, they should be teaching what is normal in school, right? They say it's fine to be what you want. Don't push anything on pressure. Well, that's the thing. It's part of an agenda that deliberately trying to. Why should little kids of that age learn about sickness, man? Sickness, man. Yeah, it's. I mean, some of the stuff that's been pushed on, well, not much of the stuff that's been pushed on kids now. You think this is nonsense, right? Yeah, this is nonsense, especially in America with hormones, it hurts my heart, man. Yeah. Should I get the same reaction when a woman kisses a woman and maggots, or does that make me? But difficult question. It's not as weird, but it's still weird. I mean, what do you want me to say, man? Come on, don't be difficult, man. Try arguing with a feminist. Does women have some serious screws with male feminists are seriously deranged? They're probably trying to get laid. The power of programming is so strong. It's so strong that they will convince people that black is white and that wrong is good. That's all, man. Sky Sports with a rainbow ting, ring post with microphone. Yeah, is this still going on, man? It's filth, man. It's filth. Right, I'm going to stop soon. I'm going to drain the lizard. It's been super. Thank you, guys. It's been so good to see you guys. Oh, hang on. I've got to get my Nordic. The two teenage girls he was with asked why he didn't like some guy. He said, because you get. You can't say that. And you probably did. Yeah. I mean, degeneracy through physical stuff is the way that they will degrade people. It's been said. Right, I'm going to go. Much love to me fans. Thank you so much. So I got my boy Health as well. Thank you so much. 4.99, brother. Please, please never leave us, Triple B boss. Oh, brother, I will never leave you, even if I take a break. And I got my boy Shane Bongos. I'm watching soccer tomorrow. Sly T, £25. My boy Sly T gave me £25 on the buy me a coffee thing. Thank you guys. Much love, no homo. And yeah, it's great to see you guys. God bless you all. God bless you all, and great to have you guys on. Peace in the Middle East. Peace in the Middle East.